What's up, Pisces? Welcome to your December 2018 Tarot Scope Tarot Reading Tarot Vibe. This is waterstarvibes. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at waterstarvibes. I am giving away 2 free readings this week, so head on over to Instagram after this video so you can see how you can be entered to win. Also, if you need a private reading, hit me up, waterstarvibes@gmail.com. Now, Pisces, I'm jumping straight in, okay? I am very blessed to be a visionary. God always gives me visions and dreams, and they really help to bring out these readings, okay? So I want to give you guys the vision that I have for you, Pisces, and we're going to tie it all in. I'm going to jump into the cards, and we're going to see what we get for you, all right? So go with me on a mind trip, if you will. All right, so Pisces, you guys were walking, and you walked into this room, and the door slammed behind you, and it was locked. Now, you're looking around this room like, wait a minute. Why did the door lock? Why can't I leave? Then all of a sudden, the lights that were white, they turned off. And all of a sudden, these red lights turned on. And then this huge clock came on, and the time began to dwindle down. Now, at this moment, you're looking around, and you're a little confused, but then it hits you. I got to do something. I got to figure out how can I escape. So you start looking around the room, you start lifting up papers, you start moving things around, and suddenly you find a puzzle piece. You took the puzzle piece and you ran over to the desk and you looked at it and you couldn't figure out what it was, but you did have an epiphany. It said, if there's one puzzle piece, there must be many puzzle pieces. So you began to scurry around the room again, and you're looking and you're lifting stuff up, and you find all the puzzle pieces and you bring them to the desk. Now you start to organize the pieces. You start with the outside, and then you start to fill in, and finally you put all the pieces together and you saw the picture. Now this picture was of a filing cabinet, and as you looked around the room, you discovered that that same filing cabinet was over in the right hand corner of the room. So you ran over there, you pulled open the first drawer, nothing. The second drawer, nothing. And you made it to the last drawer, and in the last drawer there was a key. You used the key to go to the door and unlock it, and you were able to escape. Pisces, this month, December 2018, leading on to 2019, some of y'all about to figure something out. Some of you guys may have been trapped or felt trapped in a situation, and you're really about to use logic, reasoning, and a systematic approach to figure it out. Now, before we jump into these cards, let's break down this vision. First of all, that room represented your mind, okay? And then the door being locked represented maybe a thought pattern that you got caught into. Maybe it is even some higher knowledge that you learned that you can't quite figure out. But whatever it is, the room represented your mind. Now, in your mind, you started to realize, wait a minute, there's something that I'm supposed to be doing here. My mind is just not supposed to be standing still. All of this stuff laying around is just not laying around for nothing. Maybe there's something in here worth exploring. So some of you guys are about to jump or tap into a piece of your mind that you've never explored before. Some of you guys are going to receive higher messages and higher guidance that is going to force you and cause you to look at things from a brand new perspective. All right. Now, those puzzle pieces that you started to go around the room and find, these were your thoughts, okay? These were your thoughts about whatever particular situation it is that you are in your mind. So you started to organize your thoughts. And as you began to organize your thoughts, or these puzzle pieces, you began to put things together, the vision or the picture became a lot more clear. In fact, it became so clear that you saw that it was completely related to something else in the room. Now, how are we looking at that? Some of you guys are starting to put together information. Maybe it was something that you learned or heard a long time ago, and you never even thought it applied to you. But now, all of a sudden, all these years later, it's coming back to your memory, and it's just like, hold on, wait a minute. That meant something. Or some of you guys who thought you put in some work or something from the past, you thought it was in vain. You thought maybe you learned something in vain. But now here it is all this time later. Now it makes sense. Now it totally falls in line with what you were thinking. Some of you guys are about to get terms and definitions for thoughts that you've always had, and you thought, oh, I'm the only one who thinks that. You're going to discover there's a whole nother world and a whole nother level of knowledge pertaining to what you already thought. But now you're going to get structure around it. Okay, finally, when you reached into the drawers and you found that key was the main epiphany. That is your changing moment. Because once you discover the key in your mind, you're going to either be able to escape that room, or you're going to be able to open the doorway to be able to go in and out freely as you want. See, as long as you're holding the key, you're in control. Some of you guys can't get in control because you don't have the right key in your mind. You don't have the right idea. The right epiphany didn't hit you yet. But it is happening now. You're putting stuff together, or this is the energy that you're moving into. So let's get into the cards and let's see what's going on. Now, keep in mind, this could be anything that you're dealing with. Some of you guys are trapped in your mind and you are trying to escape certain belief patterns that you've had. And some of you guys are really going to come into the realization that, you know what, it is the way that I think. It is what I've said that I've manifested. And it all stimulates to my thoughts. Some of you guys are really going to organize your thoughts. And when you begin to organize your thoughts, even just writing them down, you're going to come to some really good truths and epiphanies that are going to lead you either to escape or to open the doorway. Period. One way or the other. All right? So let's get into the cards and let's see what we have. This is for Pisces, December 2018. All right, I'm going to split the deck. And I have to take a sip. All right. Oh, there it is. Boom, you found the key. You found the epiphany. You see those doors right there? You're about to walk through those. And you see back there that mountain, and you see that coin. Some of y'all are really about to figure something out that's going to really put you ahead. It could put you ahead financially. It could put you ahead in terms of competition. If you have been trying to gain the affections of someone, this is going to put you ahead. Okay? But this is the key, though. This is the key. This doorway is only going to be opened by an epiphany through your mind. Okay, this doorway, I'm so happy that this is the first card to pop out, because it just confirms everything that we were talking about. See, right beyond your mind, right beyond this limitation, this limiting thoughts, right beyond that is a coin, is a new land, is a new world. It's freedom. Okay, a lot of you guys are about to experience a new sense of freedom because you've discovered a key in your mind that's going to help you move forward with that. Okay, so be on the lookout, or just definitely pay attention to new thoughts that cross your mind, new epiphanies that you have, and that's going to take you very far. It's going to take you a long way. Now, what is it crossed by? The Lovers. So some of you guys have been trying to figure out your relationship style, your love style, and what you can do to make better relationships. And boom, here you go. Some of you guys are about to attract in a brand new love. Now, it could be a Gemini, or it could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But it's looking like you guys have figured something out, and either you are going to be looking very attractive because of it, or you're going to have the confidence to move forward in a love situation. Some of you guys have been feeling like you can't have a relationship because you have to choose either the money or love. Love or money. But what you're going to understand, the epiphany that comes to you, is that you can walk through this door and both are waiting for you. Pisces is looking good. So far, so good. This is a major arcana too. Some of you guys are coming into that soulmate season. I tell this a lot of times because that is in the air. That's the energy, not just for you. That's the collective body. There is definitely soulmate energy in the air. All right. Now, in the deep rooted position of it all, you have a lot of hope and a lot of quality about you that you really want to bring to the forefront. See, whatever it is that you were thinking in your mind, those thoughts that you were trying to organize, the epiphanies and the keys that you were trying to get to open those doorways, they held a lot of hope, not just for you, but a lot of people around you. And for some of you guys, I'm catching that this is going to be the soulmate relationship. And it's going to be the fact that, number one, you had hope for it. Number two, you really sat and thought about it in your mind, and because of that, the payoff looks really, really beautiful. Okay, so keep going deep. That is the key for you guys this month. You got to keep going deep. Find and explore those hidden portions of your mind. Take a mind trip. Go on a mind walk and explore things that you've never really fully explored before. For some of you guys, I'm catching that this is sex. I'm getting tantric sex or something like that, where you like intertwine your bodies and you stare into each other's eyes and there's a new level of intimacy. You guys are definitely gonna be feeling that. Let me point this out. We do have the card here, the Lovers, that's Gemini, and this is Aquarius. So some of you guys could be getting in tune with an Aquarius or Gemini or even a Libra, because that's, you know, we got these these air sign things going on here. Now, in the recent past, 9 of Pentacles. Some of you guys may have broken up recently, had a past relationship, and this is once again could be that that earth sign. Some of you guys could be leaving an earth sign and you could be gaining a very nice relationship with a Gemini or an air sign. But in the past, you've become really peaceful and really content with being single and being about you. All right. Some of you guys, you went on this mind trip and you discovered your key was that the only way for me to get what I want is for me to think about it, to manifest it, and to pursue it. Okay, a lot of you guys really changed your mind about how you feel about yourself, and because of that, you are changing and turning the heads of a lot of people around you. The key to discovery that you went into your mind and got is that if I am happy, then I'll attract happy people. If I got my soul together, then I'm gonna attract somebody who getting their soul or got their soul together. But whatever the case is, this is something that you became peaceful and happy with. I feel like a lot of y'all have already discovered your key, have discovered whatever this epiphany is. A lot of you are getting to the epiphany. And it's a systematic approach. Because remember, 9 of Pentacles, we're talking about systematic. We're talking about somebody who goes in order. This is discipline. This is structure. You know what I mean? So it's not you just thinking a bunch of thoughts. This is somebody taking the time to organize their thoughts. When you're putting together that puzzle, you have to get the edge pieces right. And then you have to get the inside, the core right. It's not just a one-time thing. You have to sit, you have to focus. And so whoever this was that went inside their mind to escape that room, to escape that thought pattern, to escape those relationship issues, this was a systematic thing. You did it on purpose. And because of that, it's looking really nice for you. Now, in your headspace, Page of Pentacles. So you are really moving forward when it comes to getting through this escape room, through this door. This here, you see that coin he's holding? That's the epiphany. That's the key. You guys are really thinking about, how can I escape this room? How can I escape this financial rut? How can I move ahead and move forward? How can I move my business or my entrepreneurial projects forward? And I'm telling, this is in your headspace. That is your epiphany. That is your key. So keep going on your mind trip. Explore those parts of your mind. This too is relating to this star card. Okay. A lot of y'all won't allow yourself to believe certain things because you really think that they may not come true. But that's the parts of your mind that I'm telling you to explore. Okay. Like, let's say you want to be a recording artist. So let's say you want to, you know, open up a store, but you limit yourself. You can only let your mind get so far and then you stop. Well, your advice for now and lingering into 2019 is to let your mind go all the way there. I don't care how ridiculous, I don't care how much, it's just lay it on thick. Lay it on thick. If I really wanted to do A, B, C, and X, Y, Z, how thick can I make it? How many details, how many puzzle pieces is this thing, this big picture going to take? Some of y'all putting together 4-piece puzzles and can't figure it out. Meanwhile, you got some of y'all putting together 1,000-piece puzzles and you're getting somewhere. But just because you haven't put it all together yet doesn't mean that there's not a big picture waiting for you to discover, so you can go and get that epiphany and get that key and go and escape through that door and make it to that big coin. See, the coin right here is kind of small because it's an idea. It's a thought. It's an epiphany. It's a wake up type moment. But as you can see, it's just that one little door that's blocking from being on this side and then being on that side where the coin and the epiphany lives, where the escape lives, where that new relationship, where that new business lives. It's just a matter of getting that key and getting through that door. But guess what? Just because you can't get through the door don't mean you can't see it, because you see it. You know it. You know it, Pisces. You know that you got the power and ability to walk through that door. You just got to get that right key, and you in there. Now, in the near future, 3 of Swords. Now, some of y'all are still reeling over this relationship. Some of you guys are maybe even on the verge of a breakup. Like, you already know that once I figure out the epiphany, some of y'all gonna come to the epiphany and the conclusion that the reason why you can't move forward is because this relationship is holding you back. Some of you going to discover that the relationship that you want is not the relationship that wants you. And it could be heartbreaking. Some of you guys are going to come to epiphanies that are going to hurt. But what I'm getting is that you're going to have to go through that, or the reason you're going through that is part of the puzzle piece process. Okay? So while you're putting together the picture, you may realize that the picture isn't as cute or as lovey-dovey as you thought. Some of you going to start putting together pieces like, okay, this person yells at me, this person screams at me, this person always tells me the bad stuff about me, this person manipulates me, this person lies to me, this person cheats on me. And then you're going to start putting together that picture, and you're going to realize, oh my God, this says abuse. That's not good. And that's going to, that's a messed up realization. That's a messed up epiphany to have. But if it's real and it applies, it's only giving you the key to walk through the escape door. Some of you guys are going to come to some ugly epiphanies, some ugly realizations. Oh man, okay, every day I complain, every day I say that I can't do it, every day I blame other people for my problems. Oh my God, am I the reason why I'm not successful? So you mean it's not so-and-so's fault? Some of you guys are going to come to some really hard epiphanies. But the key is, if you can face that picture, if you can put that picture together, if you can be honest and line them thoughts up, you will make it through the escape door. Some people like to stay in the room, in the escape room, because it's comfortable there. You don't have to face the truth if you're not trying to get out. You don't have to call a spade if you're not trying to get out. But if you're trying to escape, if you're trying to find a key to escape, escaping a certain lifestyle that you don't like, escaping people that you don't like, escaping a job you don't like, there are going to be some ugly things that you're going to have to face. It's not pretty you going around that room lifting up furniture and turning stuff over, and you got to lift papers and look between bookshelves to find these puzzle pieces. The room tore up. So some of y'all losing y'all mind trying to justify and make situations correct. Meanwhile, all you got to do to escape is tell yourself the truth. Line up all the bits and pieces of truth, put them together, and you'll see the big picture. Now let's look at what you fear. Some of y'all are afraid that you won't get that work. You won't get that job. See, this again, this is all related to this coin, this pentacle, okay? You may be feeling like whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever it is that you're trying to get the epiphany for, whatever the key is that you're looking for, you're not going to be able to find it. And once again, that's this energy too. Fearing that you can't find the coin, that you won't figure it out, that you won't never be able to escape. Some of you guys, this is the key that you're looking for, is how do I get paid off of my entrepreneur endeavors? How do I go into business fully for myself? And some of you guys are feeling like that'll never happen. And like I'm telling you, that may be the epiphany that you need to wake you up. Because if you're the one saying that ain't never gonna work, then that's why it hasn't worked. All of your fears concerning your coin, concerning your work, concerning these epiphanies will never come to clarity if you steady doubting it. You want to escape the room, but if you're afraid that you won't be able to find all of the pieces and put them together, then that's going to stunt your growth. That's going to keep you from even looking. Some of y'all have the answers right there in the same room as you, but you won't look. Meaning some of y'all have the answers right there in your mind, but you won't sit and be quiet long enough to hear it. You won't meditate. You won't pray. You won't ask God to help you. And when you do ask God to help you, you don't acknowledge the puzzle pieces. See, sometimes you don't get the full puzzle picture at once. Sometimes God throw you pieces and he make you look for the rest, because you appreciate it more when you look and search and find and come to these epiphanies on your own. Some people don't want to do that. Pisces, I feel like this month you're doing that. Let me take a sip. All right, how will this see you? The Queen of Pentacles. So people see you as having some good ideas, but you are just, think about the escape room. All the papers all over everywhere. Things are unorganized. But people see you as, you know, someone who is not putting it together. I'm sorry, this is for, you know, this is not for everyone. But I am feeling like I'm talking to a select group of people who are really trying to find their epiphanies. So this may not even be related to money or business, but just in this term, you got to look for them epiphanies. You got to get that mind, those puzzle pieces in order. People see this as disorder. They see it as not having it together. And this may be in one particular department. Doesn't mean your whole life, you know, is falling apart. It may be in one particular area of your mind where you may look disorganized. Okay? Now, the good thing about it is, you know what you're thinking. You know what's in your head. But the sad news is only you can face the truth for yourself. Okay? So what area is disorganized? Which area is not clear? Where are you not getting the most clarity? That's what we're working towards. I'm going to clarify that in a minute. But what you fear? Okay, so imagine you just made an order. You ordered something off Amazon, and now you're waiting for it to come in. And so when you get the product, you open the box, and it's everything you hope for and more. That's what you guys are wanting. You're waiting for something to come in. You're waiting for something to come back. Some of you guys are waiting for that epiphany. Some of you guys are walking to the door about to see if the key is going to unlock it or not. Some of y'all fearing that, oh man, this ain't the right key. I'm going to have to put together another puzzle, and there's going to be another key in this room somewhere. But the thing about it is, you're really hoping that that's not the case. You're really hoping that you got it right this time. And Pisces, I'm telling you, I feel like you got it right this time. I feel like you finally discovered the key that's going to get you through that door, and you're not going to have to deal with being on this side of things anymore. Come and go as you please. And that's what you've been hoping for. Some of y'all literally have been hoping to come and go as you please, because you're in a living situation where you don't get to come and go as you please. This could be you living with other people, you even being young, still having to live with your parents. This could be you having roommates, and every time you come home, there's other people there. Or this could be just you having to depend and live on other people, and you're going couch to couch, and you have to, you know, hey, can you come unlock the door? Stuff like that. There's a lot of keys and doors with you this month. Okay, some of y'all may be trying to install a new door because the door is getting stuck in it, or like a wind draft is coming through it. I mean, it's just a lot of keys and doors with you this month. Okay, all right, final outcome. Oh, we have the Four of Swords in reverse. So some of you guys, whatever heartbreaking situation this is, you're coming out. You escaping. See, this is recovery. This is rest. This is person, you know, not moving or not doing anything for a period of time. This is coming out. Pisces, you coming on out. You have faced the truth. You put together all those puzzle pieces. You came to your epiphany. You found the key, and you are escaping. You're escaping the room. So Pisces, whatever the case may be, this could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini who broke your heart, and you've been stuck in your mind, stuck in your heart, stuck in a bad mental space, but you're coming out. Pisces, I'm so excited for you. Let me go back and clarify this this Queen of Pentacles, because I want to see why people, first of all, why they all in your business looking and watching your coin and what you doing. They don't know, I mean, what's up? Let's clarify this Queen of Pentacles. Why is this Queen of Pentacles here? Why do people see Pisces as the Queen of Pentacles? Ooh, the Queen of Swords. So some people see you as setting them boundaries. somebody who is more mental, more logical. Okay, so maybe you've traded something. So some of you guys may have been financially stable or financially, you know, just together, and then maybe, let's say, you traded in that to be someone who's more disciplined, someone who's more structured, someone who uses logic. So to me, this is like just you swapped energies. Okay, so even if it's not a money situation, this was like structure, discipline. This person could do things and figure it out, but this person here sets boundaries. So who, and this again is that Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. This is someone who took the time to go within, whether it hurt or not, and now you've mastered it. You've mastered something. Okay, so you have gone from a 3 to a 4 to a queen. Whatever this epiphany is, it is going to launch you further than where you were. You are going from a 3, heartbreak, to a 4 in reverse. I'm over it. I'm picking myself up. I'm going on a mind trip. I'm cleaning out the spaces in my mind that don't work for me. I'm getting my epiphany. I'm following through. I'm setting myself free. And now you are the master of something. You've accelerated yourself. See, like I told you, a lot of people will stay in that escape room. A lot of people will stay in the escape room knowing that they have the option to pull together all those puzzle pieces, to get the clarity they need, to find the key to escape. People have that option and they know it. They choose not to take it. They choose to sit in heartbreak. They choose to sit and act like they don't know what's really going on when really they do. But Pisces, you're not doing that this month. Pisces, you are finding your keys. Whatever the key may be, you are taking your epiphanies, and most importantly, you are unlocking the doors. Now, I definitely need y'all to get in the comment section and let me know, what epiphany have you had and what key are you getting to get through this door? Now, bottom of the deck, ooh, 8 of Wands. So you guys could be getting some messages coming in. Now, these messages could be messages that you also want to send out, but these messages, pay attention to your emails, pay attention to your text messages, pay attention to your DMs, okay? Because some messages are coming in and they just may be concerning love. I said throughout this reading that some of you guys may have had or ended a relationship with someone, but this is soulmate season, and it does look like someone wants to come in and say something to you. So please go on that mind trip. Take a walk through your mind. Explore places in your mind that you haven't. But most importantly, get together those thoughts. Organize those thoughts so that you can find your key, discover your epiphany, and the truth shall set you free. And not only will the truth set you free, when you remove certain stuff from your mind or escape certain mind traps, you're able to attract something better. So because you went inside to work and cultivate and master your mind, some real sexy about to step in for you. Whether that's a person or just some nice new energy. Whatever the case may be, Pisces, I hope that you was able to take something, a nugget, an epiphany or something from this video and help apply it to what you're going through right now. Please continue to like, share, subscribe. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. I will be back mid-month, and then of course we're going to see what's happening in 2019. So I will see you guys then.